Stop talking. Every syllable you spend defending yourself is a coin dropped into the pocket of someone who already decided you were guilty. You think clarity will save you. It won't. It only sharpens the knife they're holding against your throat. Look at yourself, the last time someone misjudged you. You felt that hot electric urge climb up your spine, the need to correct the record, the need to be seen accurately, that itch you couldn't scratch. That itch is the leash, and the moment you opened your mouth to explain, you handed them the other end of it. They didn't need the truth. They needed your reaction, and you served it on a silver platter, warm and trembling. The masses don't gather around a man to understand him. They gather to feed. Your words are the meat. Your emotion is the wine. And every time you sit at that table to negotiate your worth, you leave hungrier, smaller, more transparent. You walk away thinking you defended yourself. You didn't. You just confirmed every suspicion they had by proving you cared what they thought. The trap is elegant. The more you fight to be understood, the more you announce that their understanding was a currency you were willing to bleed for. And bleed you will, until there is nothing left of the man who once believed his own name. Now listen carefully, because this is the only lever that matters. The void. Not silence as a tactic. Not silence as a pause before the next argument. The void is silence as a permanent residence. It is the deliberate, surgical refusal to give the world the friction it craves from you. Understand the architecture of it. The human ego is not built to confront emptiness. It is built to bounce off resistance. When someone provokes you, mocks you, accuses you, or tests your limits, they are throwing a ball against a wall. They expect the wall to throw it back. That return is what stabilizes their identity. That return is how they confirm they exist in relation to you. Take the wall away. Let the ball fall into a black hole. Watch what happens next. They throw harder. They throw louder. They invent new accusations. They drag in other people. They escalate because the absence of your reaction is unbearable to them. And here is the cold beauty of it. Every escalation is them spending their own ammunition. Every louder word is them exposing their own desperation. The longer you remain absent, the more they project. They will build entire monsters out of your silence. They will argue with versions of you that don't exist. They will lose sleep, lose composure, lose face in front of others who are watching. And you will have done nothing. That is the weapon, the doing of nothing, the refusal to be summoned. Picture this. Imagine you are sitting in a quiet office on a cold Tuesday morning, the kind of office in Manhattan where the coffee is bad and the politics are worse. A colleague, the loud one, the one who smiles too wide at meetings, walks into the open floor and says something cutting about your last project in front of 7 people. He's smirking. He's already won in his head. He expects you to push back, to laugh nervously, to fire something witty across the room, to at least lift your eyes from the screen. The whole floor is waiting for the volley. The cubicles lean in. Your fingers don't stop typing. You don't blink. You don't smile. You don't even register that he spoke. 3 seconds pass, then 5, then 10. The smirk on his face begins to wobble. The audience he was performing for shifts uncomfortably in their chairs. Someone clears a throat. He says your name. You keep typing. He repeats the joke, weaker this time, hoping the second swing lands. It doesn't. It dies in the air between you and him. By the time he walks back to his desk, he is no longer the predator he entered as. He is a man who spoke into a room and got nothing back. And every person who watched it now understands something about you they didn't understand before. You are not in the game. You are above it. He will lie awake tonight, rehearsing what he should have said. You will not think of him once. That is the entire mechanism. They need your voice to complete their performance. Deny it. Watch them collapse into their own noise. The masses confuse loudness with strength because they have never witnessed real power. Real power is gravitational. It pulls without speaking. It is felt, not announced. When you stop explaining, stop defending, stop clarifying, stop performing reasonableness, for people who have already decided to misread you, something shifts in the air around you. People sense it before they understand it. They begin to lower their voices in your presence. They begin to choose their words more carefully. They begin to fear the thing they cannot provoke, because a man who cannot be provoked cannot be controlled. And a man who cannot be controlled is the one thing the herd cannot tolerate, and the one thing it cannot harm. So here is the law. The next time someone tests you, insults you, demands an explanation, fishes for a reaction, or stages a small public theater designed to shrink you, you will execute one act and one act only. You will give them nothing, not a sigh, not a glance, not a clarification, not a clever line, not a dignified rebuttal. Nothing. Let your face stay still. Let your hands stay calm. Let the sentence they threw at you die in the open air, with no witness willing to revive it. Walk through it as if it were weather. This is not avoidance. This is execution. You are not refusing to fight. You are refusing to acknowledge there was ever an opponent worthy of the field. Do this once, and you will feel something most men go their whole lives never tasting. The quiet, terrifying weight of your own dominance settling onto your shoulders like a coat that finally fits. But understand this before you go. The void is only the first chamber. There is a deeper room beneath it, where men learn how to make their absence so heavy that people begin to negotiate with the empty chair where you used to sit. There is a level where silence stops being defense and becomes a hunting tool. Most will never find that door. They will master the surface of unresponsiveness and stop there, pleased with themselves, never knowing what lies beneath. You came this far. The next descent is yours to take. The herd is still talking. You are not with them anymore. Keep walking.